Good morning. How are you today? Oh, that's wonderful. Well, yes, I'm sorry to bother you on such a beautiful morning, but I was wondering if you would be interested in some newspaper subscriptions. I work for the Center Newspaper Agency, and we have papers all over the world and all over the country, most major cities. And because we deal in great volume, we can get a lot of really good discounts for you. And we do also save you costs because we don't have a main office. We do door-to-door sales, which I know is not used as much as it was at one time. So I was just wondering if you would be interested in anything today. You might be? Okay. All right. Thank you for inviting me in. You have a lovely kitchen, beautiful house. Oh, that's your doggie in the back. She's a cutie. All right, well, first of all, I will just take basic information if you want to get started, or we can go right into talking about our what we have on offer. Okay, well, yeah, I can take a little bit of information to get started. First of all, your name, please. Nancy. Smith. Nancy Smithson. Okay. And address I have, obviously, because I just came here. 72. Okay. And that's also true. And what about a telephone number for you? We only use it like to confirm if there's a problem with a subscription. We can notify you. We can take your email and phone, whichever's contact you, whatever methods you prefer. All right, 2, 3, 2, 6, 9. And what about an email? Okay. All right. So, first of all, do you currently get any subscriptions to any newspapers? Because we do have a program where if we sign you up for a renewal, you get cash back on what you've already paid. So that's kind of a nice bonus that a lot of other places don't have. You don't have anything currently, okay. And also local papers, which there aren't as many as there used to be, as we know. But we can also get special deals on those as well. So they're not always in my files here. But so are you interested in primarily United States or any international papers at this time? Just the U.S.? Okay. And are you looking for just the nearby, major papers nearest you, or you kind of wanted to look at, see what we have countrywide? Yeah, the countrywide is really pretty nice because a lot of the papers have a more of a global view and cover just more than their own city. They also do a lot of national and international reporting. So, okay. Well, if you don't have any particular areas you want to start with, I do have my file here of the major papers that we carry. And if you like, I can go through these and tell you which ones we're having like a special deal on. Usually, as a sort of a standard, we can get 20 to 30% off what you would get if you just like subscribed from their website or like from a telephone call. And then on top of that, there's usually up to a 50% deal going on any given time around the country. So you want to just look at the special ones, special promotions. Okay. So these are have the major city papers in here and special offers. So let's see, we've got Atlanta, Baltimore, Detroit. Detroit is doing a special 50% off. Interested in that one? No? Okay. Let's see. Oops, we've got some in Florida. We actually have 3 papers from Hawaii too, which usually people aren't too interested unless you live there. But like the Honolulu Gazette, sometimes people like to read that. You can get the classifieds, you can get real estate if you fantasize to move to Hawaii. That could be a good paper to get. Let's see, we've got Iowa Journals. Let's see what else. Maine, we have the Portland, Maine has actually having a special. It's not one of our major papers, but it's like I would say a second tier, but it's really nice covering the New England area. Let's see, Nebraska. That's good if you like kind of coverage of the, the Corn Belt in the north central part of the country. Portland, Oregon, we have the Oregonian. That's a nice one covering the Northwest. There's Rhode Island. Let's see. What's the Tennessee? Can't think of the name of it. They're having a special also. The Clarion, I think it is. We've got Virginia, West Virginia, Richmond, Virginia. So nice for covering that Mid-Atlantic region. So, New York, I forgot that one. You like the New York Times? All right, let me see what they have going on. So, we are having actually a New York Times special. It's actually 50% if you subscribe for 6 months. And if you do a year's subscription, they're actually going up to 60% off. Yeah, it's a pretty amazing deal. And yeah, if you want to do that one, we could get get started right now if you have time. Want to do that? All right, we can still go through some more, but we can start with this one certainly. All right. So now you probably know, or you may know, that it is a 7-day-a-week paper, and you can subscribe separately to the Sunday issue. Now, many people like Sunday only because a lot of special features, like there's a cooking section, games, there's a wire cutter, there's a consumer reviews section. Let's see. Oh, here's a little bit more of a description here. So for the cooking section, they actually test all the recipes themselves, so they're not just reprinting from other places. They also includes instructional videos and your personal recipe box. And I forgot to mention that along with the print subscription, you get full digital access, and they have much more content online that comes with your subscription, as well as features like almost like getting a lot of free apps, like as a recipe box where you can just say, you know, you see a recipe, like, and say, put that in my box, put that one in my box. And then once you have a box, you can sort them. Let's say you want, you know, entrees, desserts, vegetarian meals, you know, low carbs, whatever it is you want to look for, and by ingredients as well. Newsletters. There are many subject-specific newsletters that you can subscribe to for no additional charge. And then Wirecutter, as I mentioned, are expert buying guides and product reviews based on rigorous testing from people in the know. And if you like games of any kind, word games, they have an archive of over 10,000 crosswords, plus unlimited access to the mini puzzles, the spelling bees, tiles, and more. Yes, basically all the games and puzzles that you see in the daily paper and in the Sunday paper, you can get in the archives, as well as you can subscribe. If you want a digital version, you can have, like, let's say you want to do a particular kind of puzzle, you know, every morning with your coffee or something like that. You can subscribe to them and just get it delivered through your email. You can do text or however you want to get it. And then there are subscriber-only events. This includes journalists as well as special guests, maybe people in, you know, in the arts, maybe in the political sphere. Right now, they're all online courses. All online presentations, but occasionally they will do events in person around major cities around the country too. And you also get 2 additional digital subscriptions to share with anybody that you would like. So that comes free with your purchase. You actually, basically, it's like getting a gift subscription to everything for 2 people of your choice. So that is a really nice little extra bonus that they threw in. Let's see, what else? So here's their little description. It says, from 1,700 journalists providing expert news and analysis on the most important issues of the day to deeply reported features on the arts, travel, books, business, real estate, and more. The New York Times print edition takes you far beyond the headlines. Subscribe to home delivery today and see what unfolds. So this is their sort of their standard, informational brochure. It does not have the specials, so that's what I will tell you more about. And what else? What did I miss? Now, the Sunday home delivery is $1 a week for the first 12 weeks if you wanted Sunday only. And again, this is not counting the additional 50 to 60% off depending on the length of your subscription. And are you thinking about Sunday only, or they also have a Monday through Friday only, which sometimes people that won't want to focus more on the business aspect, they might not care about the weekend stuff as much. So you want to think about it a little bit more? No problem. Let's see. Okay. Got Sunday. Do we get everything on here? All right, I think I've covered everything. Do you have any questions so far about what you would get, or anything about the paper? Yes, it does come, it is delivered. It's not a mail subscription. Mail subscriptions tend to be not timely. Even just 1 or 2 days late can just kind of defeat the purpose sometimes. So we have delivery people across the country, and we use commercial delivery services, and they will do daily morning deliveries, generally between 6 and 8 a.m. Usually with a car. Sometimes we have teenagers that have routes, and they'll sometimes come on bicycles, but most often these days it's people in their cars. And we only use agencies that pay full benefits to their drivers. So just so we're not taking advantage of anybody. We have good salaries and good benefits. Well, they do, I should say. So yes, you would get every morning roughly between 6 and 8, just depending on where you are in delivery routes. Yes, once you sign up and we get entered in the system, we should have a better idea of when your paper will come. And they are wrapped to protect them from the elements: rain, snow, sleet, hail, floods, whatever is going on weather-wise. We do make sure that they're protected, papers are protected, and they will bring it to your doorstep, or if you have a slot, we could put it in a slot too, but usually they won't just throw it from the car, they actually bring it right to your doorstep. So again, we try to provide a quality service if you go through us, as opposed to just subscribing, from the 800 number or something. Yeah. And any other questions about the paper or the delivery service? Okay. All right, so let's get you signed up here. subscriptions go through New York directly. So if you need to contact us or the paper, you can go directly through the New York office. We actually give you a special customer subscriber access number. So if you have any problems with your subscriptions, with delivery, if something is not like they're leaving it like under the car or it's wet, anything like that, call the special access number we'll give you. And we usually are able to get a new paper out to you within a 2-hour window. We strive for that anyway, but our satisfaction rate is pretty high. Again, we do strive to have a good, high quality experience for you. Anything else I can help you with, or any further questions so far? So you would like the 7 days a week? You said, okay, I can do that for you, for sure. I think it's actually the best deal because the Sunday papers are extra. But when you're getting 7 days, then you don't pay the full Sunday rate. So that's actually the best deal is when you do 7 days. All right, so we can do credit card is the fastest way to get started. You can also write a check if you want, but it does take a bit longer to process. So, sure. All right, so you want to go ahead with a credit card today? Okay. Let's see. So I'll just read you the little boilerplate here. Your credit card will be charged in advance at the introductory rate. Your subscription will continue until you cancel. You can cancel anytime online at nyt.com/cancel-delivery or by calling 1-800-668-4638. Cancellations take effect at the end of your current billing period. To view our privacy notices, please visit nytimes.com/privacy. By subscribing, you agree to our terms of sale at nytimes.com/terms of sale and terms of service. You also acknowledge our privacy policy at nytimes.com/privacy policy. See additional details on reverse. This offer for newspaper delivery is valid only in areas served by our delivery service. Offer not available to current subscribers. You can cancel at any time. State and local taxes will be added where applicable. Product availability and price may vary by design. Digital access is free with the home delivery subscription, as I mentioned before. Mobile apps are not supported on all devices. Did want to talk about the mobile apps. This is a little out of date because they now offer pretty much all Apple products and the other one, I can't think of it at the moment. The Google one. And we will send you a link to our apps so you can go specifically through our service. You can also go to their own app, the New York Times app, but we have an interface through our service, which makes certain that you get all the special features and special services that you're signing up for when you sign up with us. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Offer expires April 30th, 2022. To opt out of postal mail solicitations, blah, 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 blah. See additional details, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So let's see. So we're going to do the Sunday and the daily. So I'm just writing a note. This is the actual postcard that they use as a standard. I like to use it to collect the information, but then I'll be entering it into our system directly with your card number and all your information. So it is really expedited. Usually within 3 business days, they'll have it all processed, and within 7 business days, you should start receiving your paper. So when you go through this sort of the standard method, it can take sometimes 4 to 6 weeks before you start getting your subscription. So that's another reason why it's good to go with us. All right, so I've got your information here, name, email. So the email that you gave me, that's the one you want to use for all main communications. And do you have Visa, Amex, MasterCard, or Discover card? MasterCard. And your card number. Okay. And the 3-digit security code. All right. And is this in your name as you gave me, or is it in a different name or middle name or anything like that? There's a middle name as well. Okay. Let's see. And it's your middle name. That's pretty. And with the E. I always like to end with an E for some reason. I always thought that was a pretty name. And the expiration date on your card. Okay, 2024. All right. So I think, let's see. Oh, we do need a signature, which I will, actually what I can do, so what I will do is, after I get back to the office, I will enter all your information and your preferences, and then email you, and then you can go over and make sure we've got all the information correct. So before I submit it, you'll have a chance to look it over. You can make any changes if you want. You can also, if you've decided by then who you want your gift subscriptions to go to, you can provide that information at that time. Well, as well, there will be a little form where you can put their information at. Basically, we would need their name, address. Actually, we don't need their address because it's a digital only. So their email, their name, and their email address. But if you don't know yet, that's fine. That can be deferred. There's a little box to check that you're deferring that, because you may want to wait till, maybe you want to do it as a birthday present or Christmas present or some special occasion. You can wait on that as well if you want to. So, so once you okay everything, and then email it back to me, and I'll send you a DocuSign so you can do this all digitally. You don't have to sign it, and that way we won't have like a printed signature that you have to worry about for security reasons. So once I get everything entered, all the information back at the office, I will shred. I always shred any documents with, credit card numbers or anything like that. And then once I get the DocuSign back, which you can do that in like 10 seconds or so. It's really easy. There's a little app for it if you haven't done it before. We'll start getting it processed, and again, probably I think it's around 7 or so days after that, business days, you start getting your paper. So I'm really glad that I stopped by today. And also, if you decide, if you really enjoy your paper and you decide, oh, maybe I want to get, I don't know, Boston or Chicago, some other big paper, or you want to go like something more regional, local, just let me know. I've given you my card. You can text me, email, call. Regular old calling works too. And we can get you started and with anything else you need as well or would like. So, thank you so much, Nancy, and I will be in touch via email really soon. Yes, really appreciate your business, and I hope you'll be happy. And again, we really strive to provide the best customer service. So if anything doesn't go right, or you have any questions or problems or concerns, you can always call me, contact me directly, and I can follow up, or you can also go to the special access number, which I will give you once we get the DocuSign going. Okay. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.